Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming tenants in 71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Chicago Bears. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The holding penalty and negates a good return as they'll start just past the 20. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
It's his target, the tight end, MaddenELITE Cox. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. MaddenELITE Cox, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
He comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
First down, here's the one for Montgomery. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run. From both sides, and walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
third down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 28. Successful. A gain of 11.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So that time, Charles, a quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
To his tight end, Komet. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 16. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Bears nothing.
A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak. And while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close. But the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
And he is in.
I don't know.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears draw a bit closer.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you know, there's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, complete. It's Carroll. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up and now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. Yeah, I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And firing a deep ball for Komet. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendencies. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And out of bounds right around the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On play action, they'll throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And the Jets are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. On the ground, Geis. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it for nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, this time it's going to come from the middle linebacker because watching the lineman, it seemed to me that they thought he was going to drop back into pass protection, but he surprised them and came on the blitz instead and had a pretty clear run to the quarterback.
Yeah, as we break it down on next-gen stats, that entire play wound up taking just 2.4 seconds beginning to end, so they were on him in a hurry.
Back at the 18-yard line.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Preston Smith in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. And some room to work. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And this Jets offense continues to pour it on. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Control the
under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Khalil Mack, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Carroll. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 70th catch for him on the year. And like so many others, this goes for a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Geis, they'll try to run it. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there as time expires in the first half. And this offense continues to pour it on. Big decision there. They say forget the field goal and go for it, and it pays off.
I wonder who was in the ear of the head coach on this one. Did he make this call on his own, or maybe the analytics coach got involved? And a lot of times you talk about that all week before the game. Hey, if we're in certain situations, analytics actually says do it this way, which might be against the norm. And it paid off for them in a really nice way.
Cashing in there on the final play of the first half. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down.
Gets a big sense in. And then, they'll have some cap space. Try to build around that corner. Now, what about two teams that seem like a lot of forces surrounding that? The New York Knicks and the Orlando Magic, what are they both trying to accomplish? The Knicks right now, I know they've been talking throughout the league. I don't know if there's anything big for the Knicks to do. My sense is could be some things along the edges for them. They have a lot of space, cap space going into the summer. They certainly, they could take a contract on some cap space and get a thing or two with it. If someone's looking to unload money, they're in a position to be able to do that. But they also, I think, want to fortify their team around the edges for a team that very likely is going to be in the playoffs this year. Just remarkable improvement this year under Tom Thibodeau. Orlando's another team that's been one of the keys to the trade deadline. Aaron Gordon, they've been talking throughout the afternoon, evening with teams. I think Boston remains involved in Denver Nuggets. Minnesota, has continued to talk with them. Houston had some earlier talks that I think are probably a final wayside now. And listen, they've not decided Orlando what they can get for Aaron Gordon. I think they would like, can they get 2 first-round picks? Can they get a good first-round pick and a good young player? That's what they're scouting the marketplace for. And I think the Magic are in a position here where I think they've got to decide what direction do they want to go. Do they want to try to retool this on the fly and not bomb out? Or do they want to take the assets they do have beyond Aaron Gordon and see what else is out there to keep moving in that direction? But I think they and Toronto, they're really holding up the marketplace. Until these big deals get done, guys, you're not going to see many of the small deals happen. And so you may see a floodgate of trades once those players are off the board, and people either don't get them, this domino effect trickle down. And so it could make for a pretty interesting lead up to that 3 p.m. Eastern deadline tomorrow.
And it could, 1 or 2 of these deals could make a difference between a team really advancing in the playoffs, making a push, because some big names, some good names that can really have an impact on some of those good teams. Well, as always, great to have you on. Thanks for the information. I hope you do get some sleep tonight, and we'll look forward to all the reports flying in tomorrow.
Thanks. Great to visit with you guys as always.
So the trading deadline, 3 p.m. tomorrow. Meanwhile, Utah having their way with the Brooklyn Nets 90-61 from Salt Lake City.
5 Hour Energy helps you get stuff done. And now, when you purchase 5 Hour Energy, you can instantly win cash prizes. For complete rules on how to enter, visit 5HEWin.com. 5 Hour Energy, the official sponsor of getting stuff done.
Starting today, nobody has to settle for less than the very best, because only Verizon gives you 5G from America's most reliable network at no extra cost, and plans to mix and match so you only pay for what you need.
But it's going to wind up incomplete. We saw this line the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender or find a way to start coming down with it.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But they're looking for now is a little more consistency consistency, move the ball just a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Or just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards to pick up there.
First down, New York.
On first down, this is Geis. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, New York.
They're going to look to throw. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second half blowout material. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, second and 10. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Punching it in from a yard away. And this offense is running away with this one. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now,
rush coming, and he's taken down. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your line and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely, because remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
So after the sack, here's second and 14. Now he dumps this off over the middle.
That was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at third down as a manageable situation. It's one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
The Bears on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down. They'll set up a throw. And he'll complete this one to Fulgham. And he's got this down to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
That was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
This will be caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Allen Robinson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears claw one back. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play we made as rookies, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
17 yards. First down, Jets.
Now a run with Geis. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They know to be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after us, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage. They're right there at the one. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
They'll try to run with Harris. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, they just continue to roll. And Charles, for you and I, we want to close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Pushing through the contact. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Mike Hilton. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Point after, right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll start on the ground in Montgomery. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Looking to throw.
And three out of it, down, three down, get three here, three down, get three down, get three down, and make it that three. Get three here, three down, come on, make it that three. Free.
That's right. TurboTax Free Edition is free. Free.
The future waits for no one, so we refuse to wait for it. Today, battles are waged in nanoseconds, and planes are piloted from the other side of the world. The future's not coming, it's already here. Join us.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. It's off by Mike Hilton. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Charles, it's one thing to win, it's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As the offensive coordinator, you still think you can do anything wrong whenever you try.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jets, they keep pace in the playoff races. Meanwhile, for Chicago, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is